Hi, my name's Jose.
Hi, my name is Kevin.
Today we're going to be talking about eating disorders and going up to people and just asking them to see what they think.
Hi, excuse me, can I interview you? I have a couple of questions for you today about Psych 134, which is my eating disorders class. I was wondering, what do you know about eating disorders? Have you ever heard of any eating disorders? Or know of any?
I know there are two types, but that's basically it. But I know it's really big. It's a big topic now.
Bulimia nervosa. That's when you have a self-image issue to the point where you make yourself puke, whatever. Yeah, I know anorexia is one and bulimia.
Do you think eating disorders date back to?
I think I'd say that eating disorders would go back to the Industrial Revolution, just because I think that's when food actually began to be produced in a large quantity. So, yeah.
I'd say probably during the 60s or 70s. Probably got some social media, not social media, but there was TV and there was more an explosion of movies and stuff like that going on.
That's a really good answer, but in actuality, accounts of eating disorders have been found and symptoms have been dated as far back as 400 AD.
Do you think that having an eating disorder is a choice and that some people use it just to fit our society's idea of what an ideal body looks like?
For sure, I don't believe that it's a choice, but I think social standards are definitely a big part of eating disorders and feelings.
Yeah, that's actually a really good answer. Eating disorder is not a choice, and there's a lot of factors that go into it. A lot of social factors, biological factors, psychological factors, and even interpersonal factors.
Yeah, sure. I think it's totally plausible, and I think lots of people go to pretty far lengths to fit in society and conform to social norms.
If you had to say, do you recognize any eating disorders? If you had to see people in the streets, would you notice or recognize?
I definitely know some people who, I don't know for sure, but I would assume they have an eating disorder.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Based off how skinny they are.
If you had to choose one of these figures or a couple figures out of this image, which one would you choose? If you had to say who has an eating disorder?
For the eating, I'd probably go with the ones on the right side because they look really skinny to me.
That's actually a really good answer, but that's an actual myth about eating disorders. Something that you wouldn't know is that anyone could get an eating disorder, even people in normal body mass index or normal body weight. Eating disorders aren't necessarily stuck to just a skinny or malnourished person. What we're gonna do is we have our friend Suman. I just met her recently. Suman, this is Jose. Suman knows about two other types of eating disorders, which is the normal anorexia nervosa and the bulimia disorder. What we're going to do now is inform her of other disorders. One disorder, an example of one would be?
Another one is pica, which is basically when you eat non-nutritive, non-food substances for at least 1 month.
Did you know that, Suman?
No, I didn't.
Learning. Suman, so another disorder that I'm going to inform you about is the rumination disorder. The rumination disorder is another eating disorder that is not well commonly known. What that involves is the regurgitation of food for over a lesser period of 1 month. And what that means is if someone they could re-swallow their food, they could throw it up and get it back in, they could just Can you tell me what you think anorexia nervosa is?
Anorexia nervosa.
Have you ever heard of that?
I've never heard of it, but I would assume that it has to do with the lack of eating.
The lack of eating?
Yeah,
If you had to guess, it would be
anorexic,
the lack of eating?
Right.
Just to inform you, it is kind of like a lack of eating, but it's more of a restriction of energy intake. So the person doesn't eat as much or they don't have as much energy in their system. It can also be the persistent lack of recognition of the serious body weight they're losing. So per se one person is losing so much body weight in a span of 6 weeks.
Right.
That's how you know that they have anorexia nervosa. Another one is an intense fear of gaining weight, so they
Do you think there's such a thing as binge eating disorder?
I would say so.
Well, yeah, actually, binge eating disorder is basically when you have recurring episodes of binge eating, along with eating extremely fast, eating until you're just very uncomfortably full, and just feeling a huge sense of guilt after having a binge eating episode.
Hello, guys. We're back. Here we have Suman and Jose. Me and Jose just informed our lovely Suman about a couple eating disorders. Suman,
Yeah.
explain some of the eating disorders and how you can get help.
Well, I know that you can contact UC San Diego Eating Disorder Center or National Eating Disorder.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, so if you or anyone you know needs to go get some help, there's going to be more information about this posted in the description of our video, so definitely go check that out.